Today we announced a $20 million EPA Community Change Grant awarded to Ecoworks in partnership with my organization, Michigan Interfaith Power and Light, and Solar Faithful. And we got to announce the 15 organizations that we're going to be working with to make them into climate resilient hubs, so that they can, when there's a storm, when the power goes out, when there's a flood, when they can continue to provide the vital services to their communities that they've been providing for decades. Food ministries. Here at St. Peter's, they have a shower and laundry for unhoused people to access, right? So community hubs, it can be a space of refuge and protection for their communities.
The impact is going to be huge. You know, oftentimes there are not a lot of dollars that go directly into environmental justice communities as hard dollars and investment. So this is more than just advocacy. This is real money going to communities that will help people in those communities be more resilient. So it's really exciting. The state of Michigan, in support of Community Change Grant applicants, did a couple things. One, we helped spread the word across the state. Two, we offered the opportunity to connect groups with technical assistance like the folks who helped write this application so it could get into the state. And three, we created a climate justice challenge that said any group in the state of Michigan that is awarded, we will match 5% with state funds to help them build capacity in their organizations. It's a lot to handle a federal grant, a lot of paperwork, a lot of compliance, a lot to do. And a lot of the organizations applying are smaller organizations, so we know they're going to need that capacity. So that was something that the state allocated like $11 million to be able to do.
Environmental justice is of utmost importance. Oftentimes, vulnerable communities are often unseen and unheard. We now get to be the voice for those communities and be a champion to put them at the front of the line for resources, to be able to allow them to be resilient, to be able to have a sustainable system, to make their communities viable, and for them to make this transition to the clean energy economy along with everyone else.
Our job is to develop and implement the governor's My Healthy Climate Plan, which is getting to carbon neutrality by 2050 and reducing greenhouse gas emissions by 50 to 52% by 2030, and to do so in a just and equitable manner. That's going to include millions of electric vehicles, millions of houses need to be retrofitted or electrified. We need solar on people's roofs, on brownfields, on large swaths of land in rural areas. We need as much renewables as possible, as fast as possible. So the organizations that came together today are perfect for kind of all of those things. One, we need to get out to as many folks in communities as much as possible to make sure that we're getting those solutions to them. And then also we need to be figuring out how to make sure that there's resilient places for folks to go in times of emergency. And faith-based organizations, soup kitchens, and with a partner like Ecoworks and Interfaith Power and Light, those are kind of perfect organizations to do exactly that.
We will be servicing 15 soup kitchens and food pantries to create their organizations to become resilience hubs. We will be offering electrification, solar, green infrastructure, EV charging stations and mobility options, as well as developing workforce development, creating a whole holistic ecosystem, giving education and outreach to the communities that will be empowered by these institutions.
And we're thrilled about this type of a partnership because we think it's an opportunity to build stronger infrastructure, institutional infrastructure, to do more climate work as we roll out all of these programs to try and implement the governor's climate plan.
So I'm just really excited. This is real investment that we've been looking for decades in communities in Detroit. So it's very exciting.